let all know that there is no law that criminalizes the possession of dollars. And let me use the Cecilia Dapa case, for example, of which people have referenced. Yeah. Look, in the Cecilia Dapa matter, the crime was not in the possession of dollars. The crime was in the amount of dollars she had, just opposing it to her income. And so if Cecilia Dapa had $1 million, in fact, that was what was found under her bed, 300,000 euros found under her bed. If you think that Sammy Jemfi should be prosecuted, then even Cecilia Dapa cannot make it to hell, because she would go beyond prison, go beyond hellfire, and we'll have to look for another penalization, maybe in the next world, to put her into. Because to have found $1 million that cannot be tallied or just opposed to her income, then it will be tantamount to a prosecution beyond hellfire. What I'm saying is that there is no law that criminalizes the possession. Look, even back in the days, before the days of Kwame Nkrumah, when you arrive in this country with dollars, you declare it at the airport. And those days in history, the only place you were even permitted to spend the dollar was around the trade fair. That's where you go, and then you'll be able to purchase things. But today, Aboso kind spare part dealers, they import commodities. Do they buy them with CD? They buy it with dollar. People who import vehicles into this country or import commodities into this country, what currency do they use in trade? They use it. They use the dollar. And so if today I sit here and then I have 10,000 cedis, no law stops me from walking into a forex bureau to buy the dollar. No law. In fact, the forex bureau is even far-fetched. No law stops me from going into the Bank of Ghana to buy the dollar and then possess it. There are people who sit here. Look, I'm a public worker, and Akable, there are public servants in various institutions who go on international trips. Anytime they are going, what currency do the organizations give them? Is it the CD? Do you spend the CD in Canada? So anytime, even these people, even TV3, anytime you are sent on an international assignment, what currency do they give you? I want to ask you, please, what currency? Have you been on an international trip before?
I mean, obviously, to be in dollars.
So they give you dollars to go. So admittedly, there is no crime in the possession of dollars.
Those who are drawing the parallels with the Cecilia Dapa issue, they make the point that the principle is not more about the quantity. They make the point that it still comes back to the question you asked about the fact that if an investigation does not settle the matter of earnings and what you are found with, you cannot conclusively dismiss it. And
so
they'll make reference to the fact that in the Cecilia Dapa instance that you made reference to, at least we know that multiple investigative agencies have handled it.
100%.
As it stands now, there's no case.
No. It was the president who wrote a love letter saying, "My sweet, precious, loving Cecilia Dapa."
That was before the investigation.
100%. So and the president prejudiced the outcome. Yeah, so I'm saying that in the Cecilia Dapa matter, the president, His Excellency John Mahama could have also written, "My sweet, darling boy, Sammy Jemfi." He could have said that. In fact, even in this instance, there hasn't been any crime committed. But I'm saying that the president cleared Cecilia Dapa. That is established. In this particular matter,
Yoko did as well.
The receiver of the money on live television, if shares is anything to go by, of which, of course, we cannot just conclude that it's even true because lawyer Sammy Jemfi hasn't stated his side of the story. She said she received $800. Look, let's not go far on this platform. $800 to a CD today, how much is it? Let's establish the equivalent of Ghana CD and peg it on to, let's say, 4 months salary of lawyer Sammy Jemfi, because he's been in office for 4 months. Are you telling me that he cannot afford that to give to someone as a gift? You see, so there are different incidents here.
Malik, let's come
in the uproar, people some persons established the fact that because it was Agrada that we are angry because Agrada did not deserve that money and all of that. That matter, like I said, is not pegged onto law, so it's a separate matter. I don't know which part of the conduct lawyer Sammy Jemfi apologized for, but I'm saying that even if I were in his shoes, as an African child and as a northern boy, I would apologize before I take steps to even explain myself to the public.
This is 360 Seconds News on Wider Media, and I am Ohima Wider. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.